Hello, I'm John, sewing machine doctor, and this is a Kenmore that I have for sale. Really nice machine. It kind of they kind of copied the Genome. There's a model of Genome and a Viking, Husqvarna Viking. Everyone familiar with the Emerald series 18, 16, 22. It's built the same way. You can see. The layout, controls are just a little bit different, but Kenmore is generally less expensive to buy parts for. You can still get it online with Sears pretty easily. So there's a couple other places too. This is the model 385.17124, so it's really the nicest model that they've sold. This particular machine, I like it so well, I don't really care if I don't ever sell it. This is the machine that I would pick as my own personal machine, and it's going to be that until I sell it. The bobbins drop in from the top, you can see. There's a little plate that comes off, a lot like a lot of the Singers that are out there. There's quite a few different feet available for it. I've got some invisible thread, clear thread, that's almost like fishing line really, but it blends with every piece of fabric that I've tried to repair, and it's pretty much invisible, so I've been using that a lot lately. You don't have to keep switching threads back and forth. This machine itself can sew anything. It has quite a few stitches already built in, as you can see. I've got an ad on Craigslist and one on eBay that I'll set up a link to from my YouTube account. Right now it's set up for just regular straight stitching. I'll show you how easily the engine's set up too, the motor set up so that it actually produces a lot of power even when you first start off, so you don't have to kind of feed it through the first couple. It'll sew anything from silk to leather to denim. I'll show you what it sounds like. It's very quiet. This is just a straight stitch here right now, but you can set it up so that you can actually, it's really quiet. You can set it up so, I've been using a lot of the stretch stitches lately because for repairs they work on everything and they kind of double lock themselves as you're going. This particular one you can actually change it on the run while you're sewing, as long as the needle, as the needle's moving. If you try and change it while it's just sitting stationary, you want the needle to be up, of course. So a lot of the Viking sew machines don't offer this. You can't open this end and look at anything, clean anything, change any bulbs. You have to remove it with a screw. So in that respect, this machine is actually superior. That's one of the stretch stitch, design stretch stitches that it does. Right now I have just a piece of denim. It's invisible so you can't really see the stitching. That wasn't real good choice, but I'll do some straight stitches here so you can see how it sews on leather. This is a piece of double folded leather. I guess I had it set up to do the zigzag. Alright, didn't even skip a stitch. That's not recommended on leather, but it didn't, it looks perfect. So I'll go ahead and trim that off. Here are some of the design stitches that I did with this machine. It's pretty awesome, really. This makes the bed a full-size bed. It also has storage on the inside here. I've got some 120/20 heavy-duty needles right here. So these needles aren't even leather needles, and they're having no trouble at all with this leather and with a zigzag stitch. So screwdriver, seam ripper, little brush to clean it with. I've got 4 extra bobbins that come with. Pack of needles. I'm not going to make this video super long because 5 minutes on YouTube, I'm recording right here, will translate to about 2 hours of download time, upload, download. Not really an aficionado when it comes to YouTube. So if I don't go viral, it's not going to bother me. When you thread it, it comes around the top, down through. It's got arrows everywhere. Up, back over this, and back down again through this little guard at the end. The needles are flat side to the back, which is the easiest one to thread because you can see the light coming down from the back, so you can see the eye of the needle and be able to thread it through easily. Here's a reverse stitch. This adjusts your stitches, your stitch choices, and like I said, you can change it on the run while you're sewing. Doesn't matter. And then this is stitch length and stitch width, and those are controlled up here. If you were to wind a bobbin, you pull out on the center knob instead of unscrewing it like most machines. Just pull out, slide that over, and then the rest of the machine will run. So you can wind your bobbin. You can use the bigger rolls that lay down, or you can use this one on top, which I prefer, so I can kind of keep track of it. And I think it sets up a better tension for the thread if it's coming from the top rather than just unrolling off the roll. Just my opinion. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end this YouTube video. Good luck buying the machine. I may have a price too low. Maybe people think something's wrong with it. Comes also with this case. Not a super heavy duty case, but a case nonetheless. And this huge manual, which is nice. So that's it. I've sold a few machines. I've been trained since 1982, and good luck. I hope you get this machine.